Now we will select the public member to serve on the Joint Review Board. Mr. John Ferranzina has volunteered to serve as the JRB public member.
I'd like to volunteer too. My name's Rob Dorman. I live within 750 feet of the district and am very knowledgeable about this TIF.
The public member has to reside within the district, is that correct?
No, they do not.
No, you just entertain a motion from the board
Okay.
for a nomination of a public member.
So I will entertain a motion to nominate a public member.
I nominate Rob Dorman.
It has to come from the board.
It has to come from the board.
I'll nominate Rob.
The city can nominate somebody.
I'll nominate Rob Dorman.
You would like to nominate Rob Dorman? Do I have a second?
I'll second it. Cliff has to take part.
All in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Are there any abstentions?
Is this just for the nomination?
Correct.
To serve as the public member on the JRB.
And would there be any other nominations?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, I haven't.
Who was the other? You said there was a person.
Franzini?
John Ferranzina
You need to make that motion.
is, resides in the district, is eligible and volunteered to serve. I mean, I would like to make a motion to nominate Mr. Ferranzina.
Are you the member of the board for the city?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Okay, what did we just vote on? I'm confused on what just happened here. We had a motion, we had a second, and we voted. What did we vote on? Just to have him as a member to vote on?
Yeah, well, we have two nominations for two different public members.
Okay, we shouldn't have voted then, right?
You have to pick a member of the public to be.
I understand that, and we had a motion to accept you, and we had a second. Now we have a motion and a second to nominate somebody else?
Yes.
Now shouldn't we vote on
Yes.
who we're going to do?
Do we
Yes,
want to
that's
do
Okay,
roll call?
I was just
of the
confused
two
on how this was
nominees?
working.
Yeah, should do roll call.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Do we have a second for the nomination?
Yes.
All right.
So let's do a roll call vote to appoint Mr. Ferranzina first.
Let's do the roll call vote to appoint Mr. Dorman first, since that was the first nomination.
Perfect.
Apologies.
Hi.
Bob Simpson representing SWIC.
Swick, right down there, sir.
And for clarification, one nominated person lives within the district and one does not, but does live outside of the district, within the 750 feet.
Yeah, why don't you bring the SWIC representative up to date as to who was nominated, who nominated whom, who brought up the nominations, and so he knows what's going on.
And just for clarification, Mike Weber, I was under the understanding that the member of this JRB had to live within the district as well as meet the income requirements. It's within, not within 750 feet, right?
Because we have more than 75 units.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that is correct.
Because we have more,
You're right, because we have more than 75 inhabited residential dwellings within the TIF area, and the TIF plan is anticipated to result in the displacement of 10 or more residential units. The TIF Act requires that the public member come from within the TIF district.
And isn't there an income requirement on that as well?
No, there's not either one, but we can talk about it afterwards if we need to.
yes, we determined.
There is an income requirement if it's anticipated the displacements would displace persons of low and moderate income households. And yet you just have to make a good faith effort to find somebody that would fit that household income requirements. If you can't, that person still has to come from and reside within the TIF district, the proposed TIF area.
Correct.
So I apologize, I didn't catch that. That totally escaped me, that this was a situation where we have what we call the 75-10 rule.
So it has to be, the person has to be from
Right.
within the district.
Right, correct.
Okay. Okay, so should we,
So Mr. Dormer would not be eligible.
so should we rescind that motion?
You really don't have to.
If it doesn't
He's not.
exist, he's not eligible.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second on the floor to nominate Mr. Ferenzina. And now we'll do a roll call vote.
City of Collinsville,
Yes.
Swick,
Yes.
Mississippi Valley Library,
Yes.
Collinsville Unit 10 School District,
Yes.
Collinsville Township,
Yes.
State Park Fire,
Yes.
St. Clair County,
Yes.
Caseyville Township.
Yes.
Did I miss anybody?
No. Mr. Ferenzino, would you like to sit at the table? Thank you.